Come on now. Look at how sick that looks. Are you ready? Supercharged Whipple Mustang and the twin turbo Mustang side by side at 5 a.m. brother. All right, we've been promoting it for a bit. Finally, the twin turbo kit from Hellion just arrived for our giveaway S650 Mustang. We're about to pull this out and get started installing it. You guys have seen us install, obviously, the supercharger kit from Whipple on the 2024 Mustangs, but now time to do turbos. Inside of box number 1. Oh. It says you wanted the best, you got the best. Look at this. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Ooh. Give you a hint. There are two, let's see, 62 millimeter turbos. T4, they're basically 62 millimeter billet turbos. Billet, motherfucker, let's go. Yeah, dude. Dang. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, did you know, fun fact, that one of you guys could be taking home a 2024 Mustang actually, with billet turbos on it. And all you gotta do is go to itsjust6.com and get anything like my t-shirt. Oh brother, he even did colored anodized wheels. Looks really good. Come on now. Guys, you gotta go check out Hellion Turbo. This turbo kit, believe it or not, has not even been announced by Hellion. This video is the announcement, and they are relying on us to push the marketing for this kit. So guys, please share this with everybody. Oh man, we have something that is gonna take us a little bit longer.
Oh, we have headers?
We do. This is a good thing and a bad thing. It's gonna take us a little bit longer to install, but we do have headers.
Yo, Lukey, I like what I see. There's a lot of room on these.
Really? That's good. Ooh. But before we put these massive twin billet turbos on this car, I've got to tell you about today's video sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is an app for all the sports fans out there that want an easy way to fire on sports. You can simply pick more or less and you may end up winning 100x your money. Let me explain. So with Prize Picks, you can actually pick 2 players and they have a set projection for the game, right? You pick more or less and you could win up to 100x your money if your pick is correct. And trust me guys, Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. So join over 5 million users today. Go download the app. This week, this is my pick, so I'm really anxious to see how it goes. I think it's gonna go great, and good luck to you guys as well. But again, guys, go download this app, give it a shot, use the code IT'sJustA6. You're gonna get $50 bonus whenever you just have a $5 play, whether you win or not. Again, guys, download the app, use the code IT'sJustA6 to get $50 bonus on your first $5 lineup. Huge thanks to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's upload, but now it's time to get these twin turbos put on this Mustang. Blue 42! Prize Picks, run your game. Well guys, as you see, we've got the car on the lift and everything laid out on tables here, ready for install. Obviously, we've already got the hood up, so next thing that we've got to do is get our front bumper off and prep for, of course, our intercooler and all of the piping, which we need to open up, by the way. That just came in, so let's get that unboxed. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Dude.
I'm excited.
Twin turbo freaking Mustang time.
Yet another car, and it's a Mustang this time.
For real.
A comfortable platform.
Something kind of cool that you guys may or may not know. This is the first twin turbo Mustang that we've ever gave away.
Well, shoot.
I guess ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Nothing to it. First part.
Gets the whole more freaking...
All right. Now let's slap the turbos on and then we'll be done.
And then that's it.
That's it.
Let's get this intercooler opened up and see what we got. I have a feeling I know what we're gonna be expecting, but I don't 100% know. Dang, dude, look at how nice that is. Are you for real? Dang. So as you guys see here on the table, guys, we've got our intercooler. We've got all of our down pipes and everything like that. Catless, of course. We've got our charge pipes going up towards the front of the car. Blow-off valves and wastegates, our air filters, and of course the turbos themselves, the headers here that are going to be replacing the factory headers because these actually have a flange for the turbos to mount to. And we'll show you guys that here in just a little bit, of course. I can't wait to see how it responds, especially being that we're going to be on the stock tune. We're not making any changes to the fueling.
Bolting on turbo kit.
For real.
These are bolt-ons.
It is. It's a complete DIY at home bolt-on turbo kit. And it's gonna be pretty much one video that we'll have it installed. By the end of this video, you'll see us driving and ripping this thing around on the stock
tune. Like I was referring to previously, they're map-based tunes, so the pressure inside of the manifold is what is used to calculate fueling on these cars, meaning it'll run fine with no issues and make way more power. The ECU will just think it's like in Antarctica. It's gonna have the densest air.
It's really dense right now. I don't know what's going on.
A little bit of science, but that's how it works. Well, I guess step number one is pull off the wheels, huh?
Yeah.
I suppose.
I tried you this.
Okay.
A really sweet looking wheel. There's gonna be like turbo pipes up in there. So.
There's about to be charge pipes ran all throughout here. This is gonna be so sick, dude. Wheel number 2.
Oh yeah.
Dude, are you ready to hear what a brand new 2024 twin turbo Mustang sounds like?
Yeah, that's a wild one. A Gen 4, what is
Is
this?
it gonna go 11s?
Gen 4 Coyote.
Yeah, Gen 4 Coyote twin turbo.
11s.
Stick shift. Is it gonna go 11s?
Wild. I'd love to see that.
All right, I guess next step we can go up with it, huh? And now that we've got the car up in the air, we've got the wheels off of it, we can get started pulling off everything on the front end. These bumpers have to come off. All of these lower skid trays got to come off. The upper radiator shroud, all of that. We need access to everything behind here to plumb our intercooler and all the wastegates and blow off valve and everything else, obviously, that we've got here. Everything is about to get tucked behind this OEM bumper. So let's get all of that stuff yanked out of the way. Oh, snap. GoPro on the head type of shit.
Oh, it's getting serious.
It's getting serious in here. What'd you say now?
So we'll need a 7. This is a forward backer.
Oh yeah, everything 7s, dude.
Everything.
Well, everything's getting off of the bottom too. We need to get everything off up top. Let's grab some toolage, some cabin coolage. You know who just messaged me? I forgot to tell you. That dude in blue.
Really?
Yeah, he said that he wanted to make a video.
That's sick.
I was like, hell yeah, what you got him on, my friend? Let me make sure that this is it. Yeah, that is it. All right, we got a tray to put everything on here?
Yeah,
all
we'll put all that right there. We'll just leave the one for the bumper.
So I know a lot of you guys probably at home are watching this and already a little bit intimidated about a twin turbo install. And let me just let you guys know that this is a lot easier than what you would expect. This Hellion kit is literally meant to almost be a DIY kit. If you have any kind of mechanical inclination, you could probably figure this out, dude. It's not that bad. I'm telling you. We're gonna go up top and start removing everything off of the top side. But first, I'm gonna scoot this big old turbo table out the way. There have been so many different like horsepower apparatuses on this table.
The LSA, the Whipple on the green car, the Whipple on
the red car.
multiple different ESS units.
Yes, it's been through it. The exhaust setups like crazy. So up top, we're not obviously gonna be reusing any of this stuff unless we can figure out a cool way to, but I don't think we're gonna reuse it. So we'll pull all of this out of the way and we can gently set it over here.
Crazy.
Pibbity pop, pull off all of these dang PCVs. The cool part about this kit, guys, is that you actually retain the coolest part about the S650s, in my opinion, which is these dual throttle bodies. Even the Whipple supercharger kit, I love it. It's so cool. Whoopsies. But you only have one throttle body, which is again kind of just like a normal Coyote thing anyways. But the cool thing about this kit, like I was saying, you retain the dual throttle bodies, and instead of the pipes coming right here, you're gonna see we're gonna have to do some modifying, but they're actually gonna be insane. They're gonna come straight through the radiator cover right here, up and just straight there. It's gonna be nuts. I'm telling you, really worth 10 out of 10. Just wait. Oh, yes. Gently, very gently. Be very careful because these parts are delicate. They're very expensive and just the top tier pinnacle of American engineering. Oh wait, I forgot. I climbed up here and can you hand me that battery? I have a light up here and I'm having trouble seeing. I'm blind.
I'm legally blind. I can see barely.
Careful pushing down on the car.
Yeah, so I felt that. It was kind
Blow it and stuff.
of. Yeah, my apologies.
No, you're good. I'll push it back up.
Yeah, if it starts tilting, just hold it, bro. You'll carry it. You're good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. We're not gonna use these, but we do need to take these and be very careful with the MAF sensor. So I'm not gonna throw these like I almost did. Could you gently set those down? Yeah. All right. Oh, here you go. One more intake. No. Okay, here we go. Could you hold that? Oh, my friend. Could you hold that? Oh, I'm cracking some carbon. All right, looky there, dude. Everything quickly removed off of the front. Do you think you could do that at home? I'm pretty sure you could do that at home. Go check out Hellions Turbo Kits. Anyway, next steps, what we got? All right, battery cover off. We'll set that up there for now. Take this here 10, yeah. Give her a little bump. Take her off, bam. Smack her down. Bend that ass over. There we go. Next step, remove every single 7mm in sight underneath the vehicle.
In the front.
In the front, yeah. And after you get done with this, all of this underside will be exposed for routing your turbine pipes. Oh snap, boy. Look at there. Under tray is out of the way. Oy vey. Hey, baby. You remember that song? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. We need to make a song like that. Oh yeah, me and Poe have been working on a song. Forgot to tell you that. Bro, can you imagine Poe on the mic? What would Poe's rap name be? That's something that we've been talking about before he releases a song with me. We put it on the new album. What's Poe's rap name?
Well,
Is it gonna be just Poe or is it Young Poe? That was my vote. With a Y-U-N-G Poe though. Young Poe. Gravy is nothing compared to Poe though. That's like the North Pole and the South Pole. Both of them cold with it, but just differences.
there is differences.
Boom, under tray, off and out of the way again. Let's go. Somebody that's watching this video right now, legitimately, fast forward in a few months around Christmas time, they're probably going to be taking this on. Isn't that weird? Like, imagine watching and you don't know. You went through that actually. We were just talking about that. We were looking at the video. Poe was riding the Ducati for promos back in the day and everything. He didn't even know that was gonna be his. So I mean, that's how they feel basically. They're just watching it be built and everything and have no clue. So I guess we can drop this down a little bit so we can get started removing the bumper. I really love all these freaking carbon parts up here from Lethal, man. Huge shout out again to Lethal Performance for helping make all of this happen on this build and also our red S650 Mustang build. Whipple car, twin turbo car, both are kind of the exact opposites of each other, but really, really awesome each way. Again, they sent over these carbon parts, which was awesome. They helped us get this turbo kit, which is actually for sale on their site as well. They helped us with the Whipple kit, which is again for sale on their site. So if you guys want to build your Mustang, whether it be old, new, or anything in between, they are your go-to source for parts. So go check them out. Use the code IT'S-JUST-A-6 at checkout. You'll save a lot of money and you could be ending up with one just like this if you don't win this car. You just build your own shit. I'm gonna carefully remove all of these from the carbon radiator shroud that was also sent over from Lethal. Radiator cover off. I set it next to Poe's stack of cash. Bumper is off. This is already the hard, like, intimidating part for the most part, I guess. So next up, we're gonna go up with the car. That way we can unplug the O2 sensors and get started, I suppose, removing the exhaust side of things. I feel like we've only been working on this for like a few minutes and we're already so far. Unplug all of the O2s except for the front passenger one. So we're gonna leave that one plugged in. We're gonna unplug this one and both of the driver's side. Now that we got the O2 sensors off, we'll go ahead and start pulling off the entire cat back off of the car. Exhaust hanger bolts out of the way. Oh wait, we gotta get those, I forgot. Oh yeah, dude! I think the next step, we're probably gonna go ahead and remove the passenger and driver's side header. We gotta pull off the upper cat bolt. We got this one out of the way, but the top side will probably be the easiest way to feed a socket down to get way up inside of here to that top bolt. And then we'll have to get the headers out. So I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively get out this steering shaft since we know that's gonna come out next as well. Super easy. Slide that thing out of there. There we go. And we'll probably settle on this lock because one of us will have to get down at the bottom and guide the socket. And this is where it's gonna get fun. Am I the fisherman or the guide?
You're the fisherman.
Okay, so you're going to guide me to catch a big fish.
Correct.
Okay, okay. Poe is going to guide and I'm going to fish. And we're going to see what we can catch. Hopefully we catch a catfish. All right, I'm feeding her down. I'm fishing this line down to you. We got a bait at the end of it.
All right, pull up a little bit.
I'm noodling.
Now spin it while you're pushing.
I'm scared. She gonna bite?
Oh yeah, she got it.
Oh shit, all right.
Holy moly, that's a big one, boy. Damn. Jesus. God, dog, dude, I got my drag set and she's pulling slack. God bless. Oh, I might break the Milwaukee. Holy mackerel, bro. I think this is a fucking tuna, freshwater tuna. Oh, he wasn't prepared for the freaking deep sea rig adapted down to the freaking catfish setup, brother. Now this is bound to get that dang cat out of here, dude. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we can pop that off and grab our other freaking rod. Are we still on there? I'm reeling. You said what? Oh, what was that?
Oh, you're catfish.
Oh, dude. Holy freaking moly, dude. What even? This is a freaking beauty. Hang on, I gotta know, bro. What is the freaking length on that beauty, dude?
Oh, we're measuring.
Oh, dude, that's a freaking nice. I mean, I'm gonna stretch and say that's a 43 incher. It's a 43-inch channel cat right there, dude. I don't even want to talk about the weight. That's probably a good 30, 40 pounder. Catfishing success.
Give it a kiss and throw it back in there.
For real, throw it back. All right, we're throwing it back in the water. We just go throw it offshore real quick for now. What is next? What is next? Now we just gotta pull the headers. So driver's side header removal. All right, guys, this is the part where, you know.
It's not that bad, it's just a little bit suckish because the bolts are hard to get.
Yo, it's just a little tedious is the best way to put it. Let's go up with this thing and see if we can get this driver's side header removed. Should be easy. It's gonna be like nothing, it's gonna be cake. Fast forward a little bit, Mr. Po Boys has done gotten the driver's side manifold completely loosened up. You wanna drop that out, I guess?
Yeah,
it's good.
that right out.
Nice, good stuff, good stuff. The driver's side header is completely out of the way, but now we have one more bolt left to fight over here on the passenger side, which is why, of course, we've got this center jack, so that way we can support the engine, because we're about to lift and remove this motor mount here, so we can get a little bit more access in there. After that, we should have plenty of room to get this passenger side out of the way too. We'll put a little bit of support under the engine there, and now break loose these motor mount bolts. Oh yeah. And now I should be able to pry in yonder. Oh. Hey, it's like Tetris. 2 more header bolts up there and we are game to remove this side as well. And let's see if we can fit this up in here. And this is the last bolt. All right, could you hold that, doctor? Oh shit. I need to pull this and disconnect.
Did the power go out?
I don't know. I don't know why I would have flipped the breaker. I guess we did flip the breaker. The truck's charging at the same time that the AC units are on, so for whatever reason, it like flips the breaker. It appears the breaker worked. All right, starter's loosened up. Let me set this old doohickey. And now we can gently slide out this freaking passenger header. Dude, this has been a freaking fight right here.
From this point, all of the factory components are officially removed. Everything that we needed to pull off from the stock car is off, and now
we got our new manifolds here that we've got to replace up in place, of course, and from there is going to hang the turbos and then our charge pipes to the intercooler. But before all of that, we actually have to work on a few oiling components. So as you guys know, these turbos, they are oil driven, so they have oil that runs through them here and drains out of the other side. That way they stay constantly lubricated. It uses the same oil from the car.
we have a feed line that we've got to tap into the bottom side of the block.
Now, as you guys can see way inside of here, we're gonna take that sensor out and we're gonna tap in a new oil line from there, and that's gonna be what feeds our turbos. And there we go, nice. So you guys can see that oil kind of puddling up out of there, and we're leaking it down in the drain pan here, but that is the oil pressure sensor. So this is going to go into the block. This is going to run as a spacer between the block and this T. This should be where that oil pressure sensor goes back to, and then this should feed the turbos, I believe. All right, let's see if we can guide this down into there. There we go. And now you guys can see right there is where that AN fitting just got threaded onto, and from there we'll have our extension of line come out. So we'll install this whole entire assembly onto the block and tighten it down after we get that
and fitting tight, and that'll be good to go.
Thank you for the vice.
For real, portable vise. Nice. So now that whole assembly is all tightened together. It's a little bit tough to see in there, but you guys can see that now this line that Poe's tightening down has our T on it. I've actually got to go up top because the harness now for the oil pressure sensor is a little bit too short, being that we've extended it out from the block quite a bit. So I'm going to go up here, loosen up a few things that are holding that harness in place, and then it should be able to extend a lot further. Disconnect that. So basically this harness on the passenger side valve cover just needs to be completely loosened up. As you see, that clip down there is taken off. So this whole thing is just very dangly now. Push that downwards like that. And we'll refasten that here in a little bit. But for now, you guys can see down here, the harness is way, way more extended now. So that's gonna be way easier to plug in. So we'll go ahead and snap that plug in place. That way we don't freak out, think we don't have oil pressure on start. Push that down, and we'll take our heat shielding here and cover that sensor back up. So T is all in place, sensor's all in place, connected to the block, and the T feed line is ready to be routed back towards the turbos in a little bit, but we're gonna just angle it here for now. So next step is pulling the O2 sensors, ooh, that was almost machined, out of the factory header. So that way we can install them into the new header and get started installing them back into the car. These O2s are gonna go behind the turbo, of course, and in front, we're gonna plug these. I assume that these are there for, just like we were talking about, if you wanted to have an exhaust gas temperature sensor, so that way you can make sure your turbos aren't getting too hot, which on a race car, honestly, that's pretty smart. That's a great idea. And we can tighten these plugs down and then get started installing the headers into the car. The instructions say that we need to reuse the stock gaskets and the stock hardware, so luckily we've got all the studs still in place. We did, however, have to back out the AC compressor just a little bit to give us some room to pull that header out, and that's a big tip that we learned this time around. If you want to pull the freaking AC compressor, just those 3 bolts, just enough to space it off of the block, you really have a lot of room to get the headers out and around. So kind of good to know. Turbo freaking manifold going up. Gasket's still in place, luckily, so we'll just be able to slide that right into the slot, and I'll give you a nut too. Tighten, 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 tighten. So now we can hang the other side, and that one's gonna be a little bit more tough. I believe in you. That's fishing expert Poe right here. He's the best guide you've ever seen, son.
Yeah. I'm taking this fishing.
And now we are left with these turbo manifolds just hanging down here, ready to hang some turbos on them like monkey bars, baby. I guess now we drop the car down and do some topside work. Next up, since we're about to start on all the water lines, we're gonna go down here and drain the radiator. Now we let this thing pee in this bucket, and then we cap it off. Look at there. We're gonna pop out the stock oil filler neck, and we're gonna replace it with this nice billet part. This is gonna be cool because this is actually where the oil is going to be returned after the turbos. So get that down into place, tighten that down. And then that's gonna connect up yonder. And this is gonna go to the top of our oil pump, the scavenge pump here in a minute. We got the check valve in the proper orientation, nice. Drive belt is in, so we need our miniature belt again. Oh, here it is, miniature belt. There we go, dude. And now, as you guys can see, we've got our pump in place. We've got the hoses routed to it. We just got to tighten this thing down, and we should be good to go with this part. There we go, and everything looks super clearanced. I don't see any problems with anything there. And it looks like on our instructions, the next step are turbo and wastegate mounting. This is gonna get fun. It says apply a thin layer of silicone to the gasket. What? It's only 8:30. We can run to the parts store.
We can, yeah, they close at 10.
Yeah, we got a Cybertruck. We can get there quick. And see, now meanwhile, you guys are all hating, but you just don't understand. This is whenever this thing comes in such handy, bro. We don't have to wait on this thing to warm up. We're trying to get there before the store closes. So we can just hop in this thing and go.
I have a special place in my heart for the Cybertruck.
Yeah, it's really cool.
A lot of you guys might disagree, but it's a beautiful truck.
It is. Oh, well, look at there. No, we do.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you. Forward.
Floor it.
Floor it.
Floor it.
Oh, God.
Floor it.
And look at that. Silent as can be. Mission accomplished. All you got to do when you're back is plug it in. You don't have to go to a gas station. Does that take that much time, guys? Come on now.
Anyway though, back to the twin turbo gasoline engines. And now finally we get to use what we went to the store for. We got to grab this gasket maker, and we are going to do just that. We're about to make a gasket on top of this gasket just to make sure that we have extra seal. And these little collectors are going to go at the bottom of each turbo, right in there. That is a lot, brother, but I don't want this thing to leak. Tell you what, now it becomes hard after a few moments. So on the oil feed lines here at the top, we've got these banjo bolts, this oil line. We can put that in there. Got these washers in place. So the driver's side will have the line going this way towards the middle. So we're gonna put it like that. Tighten down that banjo bolt at the top. And a little tip, obviously, like I was saying earlier, one side of this is hot, one side of this is not. So do not put the stainless line touching the very hot side. Sweet. Well, I guess now that we got the oil line on the top for the feed, these are going to be the drain or the returns. So we can go ahead and thread these in now that we've got some gasket maker on them. We're going to gently set these in place and we can tighten them down. Beautiful. So there we go, guys. We have the oil feed lines on the top. We've got the oil drains down at the bottom. This turbo on both sides actually is ready to, I guess, go up in place. It looks like
ready to get in the freaking car.
Dang. We've got our feed line, of course, from the front, where if you remember, we tapped into the oil pressure sensor. This is now going to connect here, and next we can connect our other one. You know, the tables are thinning out over here. This is my favorite part of builds, whenever the table starts getting thin. We've got our two end links here, if you will. We're going to connect these to the T, and each of these are going to go to each turbo. Now that we got everything connected, we can just tighten it down. Got the wastegate set up. We're liking that. That's wastegate in place. That's starting to look like a freaking turbo kit, dude. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ooh, yeah. All right, guys. We've got our down pipes, which are, of course, catless. Driver's side set down there. We've got our passenger side here. If I was getting the wastegate and everything tightened up, I want to mock this real quick. I think it's going to fit, though. Oh, yeah, dude. There we go. So you guys can see that wastegate pipe will be able to be tucked up behind there, dumping just perfectly behind this down pipe, and everything actually seems to fit really well and give plenty of space for the transmission and wiring there too. Nice. So we'll go ahead and set this over here, but in the meantime, we've got our air filters that I've gone ahead and assembled with our couplers here. We got our clamps. We can throw these up in place in front of the turbos and tighten these down as well. Now that everything looks all nice and fancy in here, we got some vacuum line getting routed, as you guys can see, from the wastegate port that we need to, which is the bottom of the wastegate. We're venting the top to atmosphere, and that bottom line is getting ran and routed properly, safely, up to the front of the turbo housing, where you guys can see that we've got this little fitting here. That is basically going to be a direct boost connection from the turbo manifold to the wastegate, so that way they know when to open it, how much boost is in the system, if you will. And there we go, guys. Connected. She is connected up and ready to turn. We got the compressor housing connected to the wastegates on both sides, and everything is tightened down and sealed thanks to Mr. Bo. Thinking about it, next up, I'm pretty sure that we do O2 sensors and connect the last little bit of charge pipes and then the intercooler. Dude, we're getting to it.
Down to the wire.
Yeah, we're in the last probably hour now, dude. This is sick. Dude, I'm so freaking pumped. I can't wait to go drive this thing. This is gonna be sick, dude. We are well after midnight, and I'm just like, honestly, just hyped still.
Yeah, definitely is a little later.
We are at 1:13 a.m. right now. O2 sensors gotta go in next. Already got that one in over there. If you're to the point of the project where the O2 sensors are going in, that's when you know you're almost there. This is one of the faster twin turbo installs that I've ever seen. Maybe, I think. Maybe, right? But look at how sick that looks. What? Even? That is crazy. Got our rear O2s installed in the rear pipes here. All right, we've got one on. We just got to get this other one connected. Bo got this little 90-degree up in place. So this is about where we're going to be mounting this. So we can see it'll go roughly here, which means that we need to have an attachment point right about here. Freaking threaded the freaking frame there. All right, well, I guess if you'd like, we can go ahead and mount our first charge pipe. I'm gonna feed charge pipe up into there. And now this new bracket that we just put on the bottom conveniently lines up perfectly here. And we can tighten that down. Oh, wow. Now we can gently take our driver's side one. We'll need another clamp. All right, I greased up this O-ring, got it nicely placed in spot. There we go, one blow-off valve is in place. Dude, twin blow-off valves is gonna sound awesome. Out of both sides, so both driver and passenger will hear it.
Yeah, that's gonna sound awesome. So crazy to think someone's gonna win this.
It is crazy to think someone will win this. Somebody likely that is entering in right now for the 10 times entry event too. So you should probably go get 10 times entries at itsjust6.com. So the purpose of the blow-off valve, for those of you guys that don't know, I guess we're just gonna go into all of it honestly. As you guys can see, this is on the other side of the turbo where the wastegates are, right? The wastegates are controlling this hot side, and we only want to regulate 3 pounds of boost being generated by this turbine wheel on the hot side, right? Well, that is where your boost control comes from, which is awesome. The purpose of the blow-off valves though is because you have so much positive pressure coming through these pipes. Whenever you let off the throttle, let's say you're wide open throttle and it's building boost and it's got 10 pounds of boost, and all of a sudden you let off the throttle at the end of your pull. Well, the throttle body's blades just both shoved closed, and there's still so much air traveling that way towards them that air needs somewhere to evacuate to. And that's the purpose of these blow-off valves, is to keep this all from having problems. These little guys are also where the lovely whoosh noise comes from turbos that everybody knows so well. These are again gonna go on the cold side by the intake of the car. Well, I guess since we're about to be to that point of putting on the freaking intercooler, I'll go ahead and make way for it. Tired there? What time is it?
About that time.
I'm curious, honestly.
2:55.
2:55. I love that. All right, we got the grill shutter pieces out of the way. As you guys can see, everything is completely opened up. Now I really feel like we're getting close, dude. We can finally grab our intercooler. Get ready to start setting that thing up. One of the coolest things that I haven't even showed you guys is inside of this box here. I have not even seen these obviously, but they are supposed to be powder coated and look kind of cool. There we have it, dude. These are gonna be the 2 pipes that come up in the engine bay. And we've got a very special plaque that's gonna separate them. I'll show you guys here in just a second. Oh, Hellion turbo plaque, dude. And it's gonna go, like I was saying, right in between here. And this is just gonna be directly in the engine bay. I know it's hard to imagine right now. I've just seen pictures already. He sent me some teasers. Just wait a moment, dude. You're gonna freak out, I'm telling you. All right, crash support coming off. I reckon it should be something like that, yeah.
Exactly like that.
Now Poe's grabbing that bracket. We're gonna sandwich it between the crash bar. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, other intercooler bracket is sandwiched back there, so we're gonna put these bolts in. Now we can take our intercooler and I guess begin to set it up in place. So the intercooler is going to go like so. We're gonna slip it up in place. These top pipes are gonna connect to those throttle bodies in a really cool fashion in a minute. These sides are gonna connect to the charge pipes. We just gotta get these brackets put in place for the intercooler itself. All right, there you go. I'm also pretty sure that next up, we can throw these little couplers on, get these dang charge pipes connected. Slip that first coupler on. That's looking pretty snazzy, dude. That is quite incredible. Under the car, it is in fact twin turboed now. Well, I guess we can lower the car down and start working on topside stuff. I mean, fuck, we can wrap it up and get on the road with it.
Wrapping it up, yeah.
Make sure the oil line's working with the scavenge pump, and that's about it, dude. It'll be loud on first start for fucking sure. That cold start's gonna be brutal. And look at this, dude. Up top now, we have our 2 pipes here that are just sticking out, ready for our couplers to slide down onto to tighten down. We can mate those to the throttle bodies and get started installing everything else. So just like Poe's doing, we're gonna basically make these route from here to there. And we
get started reinstalling our coolant back into this thing. Chug, 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 glug, glug, glug. Do me a favor, tell me something. Are we ready to connect that battery lead that's in your hand? Oh my freaking Lord! It is 4:14 a.m. and we are just getting to the point of having this car ready to start. This has been really, really cool, man. This kit looks awesome. Look at that, bro. Dang, that intercooler, the twin intakes at the bottom coming out, twin up to the top into the throttle bodies. That just looks insane. Here we go. We're officially gonna give this the very first cold start with turbos under it. And we gotta check for leaks to make sure that everything that we've done so far is good. Do the belts look good? Okay, cool. Are you ready? Let's get it. And we didn't have it backwards, and apparently we did that right too, and the car fired right up, man. It sounds so good. It's so deep.
We need to look underneath it for leaks.
Yep, very true. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There was a lot of water on the ground.
Oh, more than that, sir. So it looks like the feed line at the top. That was really easy. One little fitting, and everything else under here seems to be doing good. Heck yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, me too. I will definitely take that. See, brother, what I like to call that is bleeding the air out of your cooling system, or your oil system, I'm sorry. Yeah. We're purging the oiling system right now. Yeah, we just clarified that and got that good. No more bubbles. Now we should be straight. Got a few turns out of it. That should be the proper solution to our problem. Wipe that clean. Let's drop it down and see if it's still leaking out of there. I believe this is going to be the moment of truth where no leakage happens. Woo! No more leaking. Let's go. No more. No more leak. All good. No leaks at the fittings. Hog is looking great down there. Look at our belt that we put on, dude. Our little belt pump is all spinning. Hellion looking beautiful front and center. Oh my goodness, man. This is killer. Well, dude, I'm pretty sure at this rate, we can go ahead and assemble the front end of the car, get ready to take it out on the road, dude. Brother, we just did a whole twin turbo Coyote build in one video. Poe said, I know, I am tired. Let's wrap it up, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Bumper's going back on. Dang, 4:30 a.m., dude. Oh my God, brother. Ooh, the boogeyman, bro, that shit looks crazy. Look at that, holy shit. The 2024 grills are way bigger by far than the S550s. You can see the intercooler bright as day in there, dog. Oh my God. Just gotta tighten up these inner fender bolts. We're about to go driving. That's when we find out if what we did was correct or if what we did was terribly wrong. Because it will either go kaboom or it will go wee. But good thing I know when to let out. I'll know if it's making 3 pounds or 30 pounds.
Yeah, if it is making more than 3.
Yeah, we will let out immediately. We get to shut the hood on this beast. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, that feels good. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna throw these wheels back on. And after that, we're ready to roll, dude. That 5 a.m. freaking rush has done hit me, bro. I'm excited to get this thing out. Can't believe it's 5 a.m. We're about to go grab like late dinner / breakfast type of thing. And I have a flight out of here
in legitimately 2.5, 3 hours. I'm not gonna sleep tonight, I don't believe. Yeah, I'll sleep for the 2-hour flight. Then after that, I probably won't be able to sleep for a while again. Oh man, y'all think this car is cool? You understand that we are 7 clicks away from our food?
Oh.
Dude, 6 clicks away.
Dude, we better get there quick.
Fuck, 5 clicks.
I know you're hungry.
Dude, this is gonna be so awesome. This is gonna be the best Whataburger I've had in a bit, I bet. Whataburger about to hit entirely different. Dude, this thing is coming off the lift for the first time. Well, not even in that long. For the first time. Yesterday. Yeah, dude, seriously. I remember whenever this channel first started, if we were gonna twin turbo the black car, bro, that would have been like a 6-month endeavor. Ooh, it sounds so deep. Dude, inside the car, it sounds so freaking deep. And there it goes, it's idling down, dude. Bro, no way. Oh yeah, this here is something serious, dude. This is cool. Dude, I will be dadgummed. We got the freaking supercharged Whipple Mustang and the twin turbo Mustang side by side at 5 a.m., brother. Done, done, done. Let's get it.
Turn this one on.
Let's. Ooh, speaking of, let me grab that gate clicker and let's get some food. Well, I'll tell you what, dude, we made it to the exit that we were headed to and everything seems to be doing okay. Sounds dang good.
Such American. It's 6 o'clock. We're listening to the Daygum twin turbo Mustang.
For real, pulling up to Whataburger.
Whataburger.
This is America. I gotta do it, I'm so sorry, sir. Yo, it's actually not bad.
Yo, it's actually not bad at all. Was that 3 pounds or more?
That was technically, I think 5 pounds. I think it's on 5 pounds.
Okay, okay.
I think it's 3 or 5 pounds,
That
one or the
feels
other.
Way more spicy than 3 pounds.
Yeah.
But it was fine.
Yep.
We need to look at AFRs.
I was watching it. You look good. Yeah. Didn't look bad at all. I think this might be a pretty good competitor for the Whipple setup, dude. Like, truthfully.
Yeah, for the Whipple. Very much so.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even think about that.
Yo, that was pretty saucy. Now we have arrived. A few hiccups later, we are the sole people here, dude.
Full humans.
Let's go. We were debating on which one it was gonna be, and I'm happy it's this version, brother. Let's go. What a motherfucking venture.
Exactly.
I will be danged, bro.
We made it. I can't believe we made it.
I can't believe it either. We were thinking we'd be here around midnight. We're 6 hours late, but we got
I
here.
didn't think we would get here. I didn't think that we'd be driving the car here.
Nope.
I thought that we'd be still on the lift, like caught up somewhere.
Yeah, with something.
But we
We were caught up. We were caught up, but I tell you what, we leveled up every time that we got stuck. The car did so fabulous, dude. It made it here. All right, I like it.
With no license plate too.
No license plate, brother. The salad.
Yeah.
Brother, you hit it 3 times?
It's hard, right?
It was God trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, it's
This is the coolest celebration. Oh, dude, I feel so much better.
I do too. I feel like
That was, yeah. Let's get back to it. Oh, twin turbo coyote action. All right, let's see what she's about. Giving her the beans. Wow.
that was pretty crazy.
That really actually got it way
That
more than I
really
was
moves.
thinking. Damn!
Yeah, it's fast.
Holy moly! Dang!
Whoa! It definitely doesn't feel like just a little power. It feels a lot more than just a regular Mustang for sure.
Yeah,
This ain't the
for
same car.
sure, dude. It's on a stock dune. Why is this going on?
No way.
Bro, of stuff in the car with no tune that we just bolted turbos on.
Main gear.
What the heck?
Full throttle main gear.
For real. Sure enough, bro, the AFRs are solid, even doing rolls on the highway. You wanna try? See what it's about.
Sure.
I love it, man. It smells so good, bro. I cannot believe one of you guys watching this right now are most likely going to be taking this thing home. It could be you. You just got to go to itsjustasix.com, grab anything off of the site, man. 10 times entries is live right now to win this twin turbo 2024 Mustang. It is running like a dream, man. It really is. I am beyond happy with how this thing turned out. The fact that we retained the twin throttle bodies, 10 out of 10. We're gonna have to add some more coolant, I see. And then Senor Poe is going to drive it and see what he thinks. It is in fact a turbo car. You can see the intercooler bright as day in the front. All right. Oh snap. Look at the freaking sun coming up, guys. Are you serious? Smash the like button for the fact that it's 6:43 a.m. and we are cruising in the newly turbo giveaway car. Like, bro, going to pick up the next giveaway car. I'm supposed to be waking up in freaking 16 minutes to get ready to catch my flight. Good thing we're almost home. I get to go take a shower real quick and get ready for the day.
Dude, this is sick.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very addicting.
Hear those turbos freaking moving. They
Singing.
sound good too.
They do. They sound really good. And honestly, dude, you got to think about this Coyote and these turbos, the twin 64s. Bro, this setup, if we put a fuel system and a tune only, this shit will make 1,000 wheel like nothing. Like literally like nothing. Like nothing at all.
The only reason why
Easy.
it's not is because you can't have a tune for it yet because it's not unlocked.
Yep.
Otherwise, you probably would have it.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy that that's the future for this car. Like, it's nuts, but that's really right around the corner. We're playing around with it on 3 pounds, but truth be told, in a few months, it's likely we'll turn it way up. I would love to see this thing with a 1,000 horse tune, just see what it's like.
Yeah, me too.
Feels great from the passenger seat, from the driver's seat. I love it. Oil temp is staying way down. Let's go. Oh yeah.
Dude, it feels great.
It does.
This car is really turning into something crazy.
Yup.
I didn't think that it would ever get somewhere close to the red car.
No.
To be honest.
Nope.
It just didn't. It didn't look like it would have it from the beginning. But
Yeah.
At the same time, like
It just felt under like something. I don't know.
I think it got what it needed.
Yup.
Legs underneath it for real.
Yo, for sure.
And guys, yeah, next up is going to be racing that thing.
Next upload, we're gonna have to compare the Whipple supercharger to the twin turbo setup and figure out which one is better and for what applications. You guys gotta comment down below and let me know what you think is gonna win. Is it gonna be the twin turbo car or is it gonna be the Whipple car? But either way, you guys could be taking this twin turbo 2024 Mustang home, and all you've got to do is go to itsjustasix.com, grab 10 times entries, and you might be getting a phone call to get the title keys and cash along with this car. And we have a lot more plans for this car. Trust me, it is not gonna look like this for long. And we've got something kinda huge coming, so stay tuned.